Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and as you can see we are back with our H-135 helicopter as there has been another major update. Now unfortunately my NVIDIA shadow play is being retarded, so I can't share the changelog with you, but I will leave a link to the aircraft down in the description below. Make sure you check out the changelog tab. But just a few things right off the bat. Co-pilot is back. Pilot model is also available by clicking on the captain's seat buckle. ECAS messages now light up. New warning test lamps, overhead views, Gen 1, Gen 2 EPU switches now on the rear overhead. Fuel pumps now only used during the startup. Flight model tweaks. Flight model boost ETL. Flight model ground effect changes based on density and altitude. Beacon light has been changed to the ACAL light. Nav has been changed to position lights. You can now remove the middle seat row on the config table. I mean, this just a few. I'm just I'm just skipping every 3 or 4. Removing taxi light as it's not realistic. Let's see here. Removed unused buttons from the main MFDs. Okay, so that's just a few. Doors are now toggleable by clicking directly on the door. So that's just a few items on the changelog. This is a huge changelog. So again, flight model changes, the EPU cart. This is a part of the helicopter. So we're going to get in there. We're going to start it up once again and check this beautiful bird out. So stay tuned and let's get on with the show. All right, so here we are inside the cockpit. And other things that's been changed. They did start to adjust the collective handle. Remember, we had that very prominent handprint that was there before. Co-pilot and pilot bodies. Just click on the seatbelt, remove them. Let's see here. Doors now can be... Oh, did I click on him? Let's come over here. Let's see if we can find... I thought I said we'd click on the door. Nope, that brought the pilot up. Don't want the pilot. Trying to figure out how to open the doors. I thought it said click on the door. Let me double check that changelog real quick. Let's see here. Oh, rear doors now have click spots just above the door. I see. My bad. Okay. Well, that's totally cool. I'm not going to worry about the rear doors, at least not today. Today I'm just sort of interested in the way the aircraft flies. So let's come up top and start the startup process. You can also gosh, I can't talk today. Check out the new panel. Okay, so for those of you who've seen it previously, remember those big bulby switches that we had before. So it looks like it's been completely redesigned. I am so stoked by this. Now, obviously, brand new setup, so we get to start from scratch again. There's our Gen 1 and Gen 2 and EPU on the back overhead panel. Flip that switch forward. We can bring the battery forward. Lamp test. See if the lamp test works. Yep, lamp test works. Oh, there's some audio there coming through. Okay, so let's see. We got our avionics switches. Doesn't look like those are quite modeled yet. Totally okay. Let's see here. Prime 1. And let's do Prime 2. I would assume that's only like a 10-second game. Strobe lights come on. Position lights come on. ACAL lights come on. Not worried about the instrument lights. Pitot 1, Pitot 2 will hold off until engines start. That should be good on the Prime. And let's see what we can do to get these girls going. So I'm just going to come right down here. Give this guy a nice little click. We got a propeller brake here that's coming into play. Now, it will not, as of yet, stop the rotor. But it's here. It's being implemented. We're on the right path. Startup process seems to be taking a lot longer, which is a good thing in my opinion. Makes it much more realistic. Listen to those sounds, guys. Slowly starts coming faster. Oh, you guys did it. Way to go, hype. Oh, you beasts. All right, let's start number 2. And we should be able to get Gen 1 up. Alright, so we're at idle. So now we just need to start the FADEC. Alright, so let's kick that FADEC up. There we go. Let's check our overhead panel. Looks like it turned on automatically there. Well, they said the fuel pumps are only used for startup. Avionics switches are all set. Oh! Camera's doing weird crap. Landing lights on for now. Pitot heat set. That is awesome. Looks like the auto hover is right here. Oh no, see here it's telling me to flip them on. Okay. Alright, let's check this bird out and see what how the flight models changes now. We're at LaGuardia in New York, so it should be a fun little flight. Okay, that's cool. That's what I was expecting to happen, so now let's counter it. Ooh, boys. As you can tell, we're not at a helicopter pad. Oh. Get your bird under control, Mike. Okay, this is probably the hardest it's ever been. Now she's getting difficult to fly. Alright, let's get some forward momentum so I can get control of this thing. Awesome. Listen to those sounds. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, there's a bug if there ever was one. I'm gonna say we have some scenery that needs to be fixed. The sounds are incredibly immersive. That's why I'm trying to be quiet. That's why I'm not talking very much. I want you guys to sort of just listen to it, and it's flying amazingly. Alright, so... Alright, so now let's try to break down what I'm feeling that's different here. She's much more challenging to fly, and I know that doesn't say enough. On the transition from takeoff, the ground effect was much more intense in the aspect that I was very quickly losing control of the aircraft. And I know that that's pretty accurate, is my understanding. Helicopters are really unstable during that transition from, the takeoff to forward flight. Real helicopter pilots, you're welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. I thought I remembered reading that. Whereas the first release, she very much, especially once you got it moving, you could literally fly it like a regular airplane. Once you got that forward momentum, you could really do whatever you wanted to and just sort of rip and roll like you would in an airplane. I am not able to do that now. So even with the aircraft banked, she's turning, but I'm having to use that left tail rotor to actually bring it around where I didn't used to. And then right tail rotor to come out of it to correct it. The handling is something that if I let go of the controls, I'm going to lose the aircraft very quickly. But yet it's not overbearingly taking control, right? I'm not sitting here breaking my wrist to fly it at this point. I'm having to pay attention to everything that it's doing. I'm having to really watch my my tail rotor input and the collective and cyclic inputs, but it feels more controlled once we're moving. Kind of like a controlled chaos, I guess, is the way to describe it. I know that if I don't pay attention at this point, I'll lose the aircraft very quickly, especially at this altitude. But I don't know. I'm trying to think about how to describe it, guys, because it's a massive change from the previous version. I highly recommend jumping all over this. Again, this is version 9.0, if I remember correctly. And, man, these guys at Hype are really destroying it. They're doing damage. If any of you guys watch this video, thank you so much for all your hard work. You guys have come such a long way with this aircraft. It truly is just fantastic. I'm loving the texturing. Loving the avionics and what you guys are doing here. God, this is beautiful. And I never thought before to fly through New York City in this thing, and I'm really glad I did it. It's part of why I keep pausing in my sentences. If you guys haven't tried this, try it. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can cause over by the skyscrapers. There's probably about 1 million FAA regulations that we're breaking here right now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oof. Okay, so yeah, now I'm sweating it a little bit. Oh my god! You know what this is? It's Star Wars. It's our helicopter version of Star Wars in the trench fight. Oh my gosh, this is so intimidating. Oof. There you guys go. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, we gotta get out of here. I panicked. Okay, alright. Ooh, my hands got sweaty on that one. Anyway, so really awesome experience, guys. Highly recommend you guys try it. Let's try landing on the MetLife building. What do you guys think? I feel like this would be a lot easier to do in VR. I need that pad closed. Thank you. If you guys are curious about my collective inputs, just keep an eye on the torque gauges. See a ton of left tail rotor as we slow down. Like it's actually making my right calf hurt. Oof. There's that ground effect. Alright, let's find out. This is a solid texture, I guess. Come on. I don't think we can land on it. Oh, hey, we're down. All right. So just pull the battery out, shuts everything else down. That's kind of cool. And so there's propeller brake, but again, doesn't work at the moment. Oh, I'm sort of wondering what's keeping it. Oh, you know what? There we go. Oh, I hate that you do that. Alright guys, so there it is. Our new helicopter sitting on top of the MetLife building in New York City. Not sure. We won't talk about that little... They're remodeling. That's what's happening right there. They're remodeling. I think we'll go from here. That's another remodel location, but... I hate that stupid NVIDIA thing. NVIDIA really made me mad with this latest driver's update. Anyway. All right, guys. So as always, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I highly recommend you guys grab this aircraft like right now. Stop what you're doing. You know, leave work early, whatever you got to do. Pick up this aircraft and test it out. Link down in the description below, and make sure you guys kick them a little something if you guys can, because they are doing an amazing job with a simulator that wasn't ready for helicopters. So again, hype in your team. Great job. Keep up the great efforts, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one.